Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Pedro.
And we are here for another episode of Believe It or Not.
How much ways to keep our bodies healthy can we believe on? In today's episode, we will prove that when you touch a newborn on their head, it can't damage their brain. Keep your eyes up
to believe it or not.
Let's start by asking some questions and answering them. Anna, what part of the brain does it really damage?
The answer to that question is multiple fontanelles that run along the various parts of the brain. And Pedro, if it damages your brain, what part of the brain does it damage? Is it the inside or the outside?
Well, if the push was very hard, or if you notice any changes in the baby's behavior, like appears extra sleepy, dizzy, or anything like that, contact a doctor. It may be serious. It depends on the part of the brain that is injured. The only circumstance to be injured is when penetrated. It may damage their bone for some time.
Yes, it may hurt your bones, but depends on how hard. Pedro, give me an example of how your bones grow.
Okay, Anna. So according to factmonster.com, bones are made of a network of calcium laid down by cells. As kids grow, special cells at the end of bones add new calcium to the network of bone. Children have layers of these cells in the shape of plateaus at the end of their bone. These are called growth plateaus. And
these are growth plates.
And they close up when kids reach their full adult height.
Whoa, that was a great piece of information.
So Anna, did you know that the skeletal system is connected to the statement? It is connected because if the brain gets hurt, the spinal cord won't receive the message, and the brain would not receive really well.
This represents the signals.
Damaged brain won't receive well the signals, receive it not really fast, or it won't receive it if the damage was really, really hard.
What amazing research that we made. Pedro, and did you know that what would really hurt is their bones?
No, I didn't know that.
So Pedro, we have already talked about the skeletal system. Now I want to tell you about the nervous system and why it is connected to the statement. The nervous system is connected to the statement because if the push was very hard, it can damage the inside of the brain. If it damages really hard, when the spinal cord sends notifications, these are the notifications, his or her brain will not receive it or receive it with damage.
How do the messages travel in our bodies?
Well, first, we need to understand the nervous system. The central nervous system receives and interprets signals from the nerves throughout the body. The central nervous system sends signals up and down the spinal cord and determines responses that are needed. All this information made my fontanelles hurt. A fontanelle is like a helmet to everybody. You have 6 fontanelles on your head, one behind each ear, one on the back of your head, one on top, and one on top of your head. In conclusion, I think this statement is practically fiction. What about you, Pedro?
I agree.
So don't worry if you accidentally hurt your baby brother or sister. There's almost no possibility for it to hurt them.
In case you didn't understand, are there any questions about when you touch a newborn on their head, it can damage their brain? Thank you for watching another episode of Believe It or Not
with Pedro and Anna. See you next episode.